Okay, there we go. Now my phone's working right. Morning from the Swanee River, guys. How are y'all? I don't know if anybody's going to show up or not. I know it's been a long night for most. Uh, y'all are awesome people. Y'all jumped to a call quickly. Uh, Last night, I spent about an hour after I said I was going to bed talking to people from the FBI. Um, had to jump around and play their little hoop game. And once I got through the jumping through the hoops, talked to a person, um, an FBI agent that was stationed in Texas. I wished I had ways to record while I'm talking on the phone. Sucks. But I don't. So well, the FBI is gonna. They are trying to. They're talking about possibly looking into Leon Valley. Um, and all. So I thought you'd like to know that. At least that's what I was told. They're talking about it. Uh, Sorry, people. I'm tired as hell. So trying to keep eye out on everybody streaming and things like that. Hope I didn't make too many people mad at me or anything. Normally, I'll at least have one or two come in. But like I said, it might be, it's just everybody's asleep right now. I just seen probably one of the most awesome movements in our community. You all uh, just freaking impressed me. It was impressive to see how y'all jumped to this call. Yeah, I mean, y'all are just this community so impressive to see what's going on and all. And y'all, I know you're appreciated, and I know it probably ain't stated much, but y'all are awesome people that help out where you can when you can. You know, I don't know who's in here, but hi. I see there's one person in here right now. Don't be shy. You can say hi. I know I'm ugly, but I don't bite. I ain't got teeth. Hello, Chuck Pennington. How are you? My head, my whole body hurts today. So, but still, hope things are good for you this morning. I'm still tired. I didn't get to bed till almost 4 o'clock. Spent an hour on the phone with the FBI trying to get them to at least turn an eyeball towards towards this Leon Valley thing. So hopefully what I did was productive. I'd hate to think I spent an hour trying to get and get nothing accomplished. But you know how you have to play the jump through the hoops games with the government and all. So that's what I did. I jumped through hoops and everything else. You ain't kidding, Chuck Pennington. You're right. It is messed up. That right there, though, is the truest form of why all of us are trying to fight a fight that we're fighting. Is to try to stop that. We ain't slaves, and they want us to be slaves, and they think they're the taskmasters for their master. And that's that's was a big deal there to me. It shows you how corrupt all the, at least that police department is. I thought I had it bad here in Dixie County, and the corruption that's in Dixie County. Heck, the corruption in Dixie County, Florida, ain't nothing compared to what I just seen there in Leon Valley. But yeah, hopefully the FBI will quit turning a blind eye and start doing something. Yeah, I'm hoping that almost thing gets handled pretty harshly, because I mean that was some bull there too, you know. Getting permission to be able to do one of the things that upset me really bad was one of them got permission to do a peaceful protest, and then when he does it, he gets tased in the back by the person that said he could do it. That right there is insanity. So these police forces need to wake up. We ain't their enemy. We want them to do right, yes. We want them not to be corrupt, yes. But we ain't an enemy. This world, or the United States, good for everybody. Not just a small handful. So, and that's what the United States is about, is in that. In the back was bad. That wasn't cool, especially after the person that tased him gave him the permission to be there. On top of it, so that was a setup deal there, if you ask me. Just as big as this arrest yesterday in Leon Valley. That was a big setup. What's up, Neil? Oh, did you? Awesome. There we go. A buddy of mine just caught himself a little bass, guys. See if we can get that over there on him. There you go, guys. See? I ain't got too many people on this morning, but there'll be people going back to look at it. That'll make my buddy that just that came here yesterday happy, because he's wanting to go bass fishing out here. So, huh? Yeah, the bass should be biting pretty decent then. Uh, right. It might not be. Right. Hey, you're out there fishing and you're out there getting to enjoy yourself, right? Hey, did Tammy ever talk to you about maybe once in a while Joe parking his boat there? What he's doing is trying to keep me from having to work my back. All right. Up there at your dock. Okay. All right. No problem. Right. Right. No problem. Yeah, I seen that. You did get full up, and Chuck, you're right. You can't. Uh, it's a they they're really getting out of control. Uh, I I tell you, it's bad when people that were I know people that were with the Game and Fish. Uh, they were there for 25, 30 years, and they quit because they couldn't handle the corruption no more. You know, they were They even quit before they got their full retirements. You know, because corruption that started even in the game and fish here in Florida, they decided it was time to quit because they weren't going to be a part of it and associated with it. Um, I know two of them in the game of fish that did that, and all. So, yeah, they're trying to change it, and I hope people wake up and see that they're trying to change it on us and figure out that needed we need to do something to not let it change, and try to do it in a peaceful way. Uh, don't need to be uh, trying to do it in a bad way. I hope that never happens. Hopefully, it stays peaceful and keeps peaceful. We need to keep this country for us as people. That's what this country was set up for. And all. I ain't a person that adapts to that type of change very well. um, I I'm a free person, and I was born in a what they called the land of the free, not the land of the slaves. And so adapting to that right there is not cool. Um, they need to. I don't think it's right. Our country was founded on we the people. That meant everybody in the country, not not we the few, and then the rest are all slaves. So I have a problem to try to adapt to that. I'm a I'm a person that don't change very well. Hmm. Damn, that's good coffee. Also enjoying listening to the birds out here on the river. I'm a lucky person getting to be out here on this river every day. So, woodpeckers are out, and I got to see a scarlet tanager today. Uh, I just got to see a yellowfinch today. Both both here in Florida are not a common sight. Uh, so I can even get to see some rare birds here every once in a while and things like that. That's pretty cool too. I love it. I love being out here on this river. I'm a lucky person. But at least so, no, that ain't good. Done took your health and driving. Damn, hate that for you, bro. I I know about the health part. My dang back is screwed up real bad, and so is one of my arms and hands. Uh, it's not good. But they tried to take my driving privilege away, but instead I only got 4 years without my driver's license, and so I can get my driver's license back, but it's gonna cost me still about another $180, $190, and then get a vehicle and get everything else. You know, so yeah, so I know about. Oh, you used to drive 18 wheelers. Oh wow, I'm real sorry that you had to lose that. I know that's a hard job to have to give up. Uh, I know quite a few people that used to drive truck, and they either gave it up or they just wow. That's a lot of driving, bro. I appreciate your long hauling because you long haulers, we never got any groceries or anything. 4 years. Wow. Ham, good morning, Ham. I'm just going to call you Ham because I'll screw up that name. Hope your morning's good. I hope you're having a good morning. Everything else like that. Just sitting here trying to wake up and get some coffee in me. I didn't get to bed till about 4 o'clock. Yes, this morning. Got up at 6 and started going again. Uh, Thought I'd just sit back, relax a little bit, and get some coffee in me. But yeah, that's a lot of miles, Chuck, that you put under your belt. It's like, wow, especially doing that in 4 years. Wow. Couldn't imagine doing that. It would be awesome. I love to travel. I have been to every state east of the Mississippi, but I ain't never left the country or anything else like that. So consider you a lucky person to be able to see that much of the country. And, and well, going to Harley's computers and stuff. That could have become, if you didn't keep that one a little bit cool, that could become a mess pretty quick there. Computers and chocolate don't mix very well. Sorry, I ain't talking very loud. Normally, I talk louder. I'm still waking up and trying to get my head about me. And is that better? Now that I raised my voice, because my phone. All right, sorry about that, guys. I was talking low myself. I'm still waking up and trying to get my wits about me. You know, long night last night. Uh, I wasn't able to make it the whole night, but I'm back at it. I started back at it. I went to bed at 4 and got back up at 6. So got a few phone calls to try to make today. You know, uh, try to help out this situation down there in Texas, or well over there in Texas, I should say for me. Uh, I've seen some messed up stuff in my lifetime, but that one really took the cake there. And what sucks is them boys have to pay that bail money to get out, even though none of them charges will ever stick that they got charged with. Uh, because if you read the law, which I did last night, the law to what they were trying to get them on, and it was someone coming into the stream and posting the chief's personal address. First of all, that is a matter of public record. He's in the white pages of the phone. His address is in the white pages of the phone book as well. Um, if he don't want if he didn't want that posted anywhere, he who's a cop troll me? Nah, I don't like seeing stuff done wrong. Uh, if he didn't want his name. Oh, you're talking about in the stream that did that? Yeah, that probably was a cop troll that did that. But still, yet it don't matter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It don't matter though. The problem is if he didn't want his number and address posted anywhere, he should have an unlisted number so it's not easily accessible. And I never went and looked at uh, the Facebook page he has, but supposedly all that stuff was on his Facebook. So um, he left it as a matter of public record. So that's a bullcrap deal. Um, yeah, it's pretty not so good that people were doing death threats, but then again, I still think that was the cops doing it just to try to do a setup like this. The but still yet, when you do a live stream or have anything going on your computer or anything else like that, yes, that was entrapment. You're right, Chuck. That was definitely entrapment. But if you got a live stream or anything else on your computer or device of whatever you have, you are not responsible for anybody else's actions and what is said. That is the law. They tried to lie to people saying that it's the law that you are in charge of that. No, you ain't. Um, you cannot be held. That's about like me standing out in the parking lot. Some guy walked into Walmart, shot 3 people, and they tried to hold me accountable because I was standing in the parking lot. Okay, it don't work that way, and the law even states that. So they lie. They didn't only do false charges; they tried to lie to the public. Well, like James Freeman, he had over 2,000 in his chat at one time. You don't moderate that. You can't moderate that. Uh, I've had as many as 50 in my chat, and it's hard as heck sometimes to keep up with the chat. So I could just imagine what 100, 200, 800, 1,000, 2,000, whatever. You know, uh, even if you got like uh, you would have to have 500 mods, and they all would have to be all on the same page and be able to watch every last second, split second of the chat. You know, so when you got that many people watching and all, it's impossible. And the law states that you are not responsible for what happens on your. Uh, yeah, you can't. And the law states you are not responsible for other people's actions, even in your chat room or anything else. So they the stuff ain't gonna stick, but they're still gonna have to sit it out, and then they're gonna have to pay the bail and everything else like that. And I think personally, what the cops of Leon Valley are trying to do is try to bankrupt them people so they can't be doing what they're doing by stealing their stuff, by stealing their cars, by stealing their equipment and things like that. So they'll have to stop doing what they're doing. And I think that's the whole purpose of Leon Valley, and which is I am what they're doing. Yep, yep. But I can tell you, I think they're gonna in the long run. I think Leon Valley's not gonna like the consequences of their actions. But unfortunately, the short view um, is not good. They won the battle, with what they did. But we ain't. I hope them boys ain't just done and give up. And I think that's another thing they're trying to do is just get them boys to where they would be done and give up. But if I know Bale or Bow, excuse me, and James Freeman at least. I know them boys ain't gonna give up. So as long as there's a need for this, they're gonna keep on fighting the fight, and going out there and videoing everybody there is. Yeah, I know. I wished I was one of them. I wished I could be there for them. All I could do is what I'm doing behind the scenes right now. Um, if I had a way to, if I had a way to be there, I would be there on the ground uh, with them. Um, I wished I could be on the ground with them. That stuff really irks me. My grandpa, he used to fight for my rights. And he used to go to the United. He stood in front of the Congress and the House of Representatives before my grandpa has, and so has my uncle, trying to fight for our rights. And my grandpa's one of the last words he told me was, "Keep keep fighting the fight for your rights, boy." You know, he told me when I was 6 years old. He says, "You're going to have to fight that fight because they ain't going to give them to you." So, needless to say, I never forgot that about my grandpa. So that's why I spent an hour, almost an hour and 20 minutes, whatever it was, talking with the FBI last night and trying to go through their jump through hoops things, jump through hoop things, jump through hoop things. Yeah, Ham, you're right. That's what I'm saying, bro. And I do. I try to do all I can to fight for my rights and keep my rights. Um, I and that, like I said, I tried to talk to the FBI last night, and hopefully, what I did, maybe they told me they're going to possibly look into this. So, um, that's what I was told by the lady I spoke to. Now, it could have been just she wanted me off the phone, and she just told me what I wanted to hear. You know, um, whatever. But still, at least the it's in their minds now. That's funny, Chuck. My grandpa, he did not get a chance to go to World War II. But my grandpa, when he was young, he started out working in the Navy shipyard as a civilian and building ships as a civilian in the Navy shipyard. And he went to go sign up to go into World War II. He was volunteering to go into World War II. They came and got him and said absolutely not, and put him back as a civilian in the shipyards, the Navy shipyards, building ships because we just lost our whole Pacific fleet in World War II, and they had to rebuild quickly, and they weren't allowing people with that knowledge to go get shot. Um, and so he went back to the Navy shipyards. And the day he died, he still had what they called code red clearance for a civilian, and that is equivalent to being in the military and having low level top secret clearance. Um, he wasn't a high level top secret guy of any kind, but he was a low level because he had knowledge of things and stuff that went on with building them ships and stuff that allowed him to have it, and he had it all the way to the day he died. clearance. And then DOD clearance. Yeah, yeah. DOD clearance. Yep. And so that's the only reason my grandpa didn't go. But he also believed in our rights and us having to fight for our rights and keep it going. And that's the way my grandpa was. My uncle was very much the same. He used to be he was a game and fish warden for a long time, and then as the years progressed, he saw how corrupt they were getting and how bad they were getting, and he even left them because he couldn't handle the corruption no more, and he went, and so he started fighting the fight and going to Congress and the House of Representatives and everything else like that, and trying to keep our rights going. Uh, so, and so I grew up in a family that fought for our rights and everybody else's rights. So that's what I'm used to. I don't mind it. Uh, I I try to fight every way I can and any way I can. I hope everybody that has a chance to does the same. Oh, okay, Chuck. Chuck, cool. Ham, I'm very proud of my family. I have. I've always been proud of my family and what they've done for me and many others, and tried to do for many others. Uh, I can honestly say I'm damn proud of my family. But but Cajun Auditor of the Bayou's on. Is that who you were talking about, Chuck? Wonder. I wonder why I didn't get a notification for him. Damn, damn YouTube's messing with me again. I didn't get a notification for him. I know I'm subscribed and I got the bell on. I like. Yep. I I like him. He's very straightforward to the point. Uh, Morning, Copper. How are you, bro? If I'm talking low, I'm sorry. I'm still waking up. I didn't get but about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours sleep. Yeah, that's about how I feel, Copper. Ugh. 5 and 5. Oh wow, it looks like we might get some rain today. Clouds are already building up and it's hot, so might wind up with some rain today, which will be good. Yeah, I tell you what, for a lot of people ain't on today yet. They all had a long night last night. A lot of us didn't get to sleep till way late if we got any sleep. Just to let you know. Right now we got 80% humidity here, Chuck. And it's gonna and they're talking about it's supposed to be in the 90s today. So it's gonna be a miserable day before long. Yeah, that's good that you got a free breakfast, bro. uh, but how much did you pay for that motel for South South Palm Beach? Okay, so you know about what I'm talking about in the way of humidity and everything else like that. But I'm here in Florida. I'm in Dixie County, and I'm in Dixie County, Florida, and Florida's bad too. Oh, the company paid for it. Heck, you made out like a bandit then, Copper. If it didn't come out of your pocket, that's great. But yeah, I was going to say that breakfast was paid for somewhere, and sounds like it was paid for in the price of the room. You got more family in the Panhandle, huh? Awesome. I used to live up there by the Panhandle. I used to live by Tallahassee for a while, uh, just outside of Tallahassee. And I got some friends that live out there in the Panhandle. Some good people that live out there in the Panhandle. So your family's in Northeast and in Central Florida. Wow. I might not be too far from some of your family, Copper. I'm in the central west part of Florida. If you ever get a chance to go through Old Town, give me uh oh, they're right by then they're right by Flowbro then. But yeah, Copper, if you ever get a chance to come through Old Town and Chiefland and all that, uh, get a hold of Jen T. I'll be giving her my information today, and she can give you my number. We can meet up and say hi to each other, bro. If you ever get that chance. But Walton to Escumbia. Um, yeah, I lived in what they call in a town called Miccosukee there. Yeah, that's it, Copper. Yeah, get a hold of Flo. He does have my number and all that. So yeah, I lived in Miccosukee. That was just outside of Tallahassee there for almost 5 years, I think it was 6 years. And I worked on a plantation there. That was my job. I worked for the 15th richest woman in the world. So what the hell is that? My buddy Joe has a weird ass sound coming out of his boat. I don't know if it's a phone call or if it's his alarm. Sounded weird. But yeah, Copper, yeah, get a hold of Flo. He has my number and everything, and We could meet up somewhere. You see me ride up on that new bike I got. So I tell you what, y'all made me one of the happiest people in the world yesterday with the stuff that I got. The little generator and the bike and everything. And I got to meet Flo. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. It's been a long time since I've been moved to tears with happiness. Ah, now I know what that thing was. He had a notification that I was on my live stream. No, no, he didn't. He we kept it pretty cool. All right, Copper. You try to have a good day, bro. Good morning, Joe. Awesome, Joe. I got some of that cold coffee that was sitting there. Oh man, yeah, Jody Fryer there is my buddy. If you seen the streams that I've done, that's who you'll see a person sometimes on the boat and things like that. And we also got him in the stream yesterday. That's my buddy and one of the nicest people you ever wanted to meet right there. Man, my neck and back are killing me. You call it fuck off time, yeah. Getting to the shipper and waiting around until they load you up. Yep. Uh, I might not be on too much longer, guys. I need to try to wake up and get going and uh, um, and all that. And looks like we're going to have another long day today and all. So, and I got to try to scrub a boat today sometime too. Got to get some black off of it and all. So I'll probably be getting off here shortly and all. At least got a pretty start to the morning so far. Got a lot of clouds moving in though. I'll probably be scrubbing that boat in the rain today. Well, I'm sort of hoping so. Hear a bunch of dogs down the way I ain't never heard before. Well, garfish just jumped, but well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this stream for now. I'll try to be back on later. Y'all try to have a great day. Oh yeah, you ain't kidding, Copper. It does, especially in this heat that we're going to be having today. Um, they're talking 91 degrees and all. But I'm gonna get off here, Copper. You try to have a good day too. You try to enjoy your little bit of downtime while they're loading your rig, and I'll talk to y'all later. I need to get myself going and get some more coffee and stuff. And I'll talk to you in a little while.